What's up, everyone? It is Julian here. Hope your Wednesday is going fantastically well. Hope you're crushing it out there with your workouts, with your goals, and you're being the upgrade in every single facet of life, running the score up, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, today, man, I just got done doing a walk, and I'm starting to like doing these videos just to kind of clear my head and maybe offer something of value to you whenever you see this video, whether it's today, whether it's a year from now. I try to make each of these something that is evergreen in nature. So today, after I came back, I had a pretty long session at the gym today, and in the sauna, and we were talking about nutrition there. I tend to just talk to people more these days. And so I was talking with a friend, talking to her about nutrition and everything. And one of the things that I see a lot of times with nutrition is it's undereating. I know it sounds weird because if you hear the mainstream message and you would check the stats out there that there's, obesity is on the rise, various chronic illnesses are on the rise, but 9 times out of 10 with people, it's really an issue of undereating. And this is what I mean by that. Undereating has 2 parts with it. So it's not just not eating enough food, but it's also not getting enough nutrients. So it's 2 things there that they're not doing. Even the people that may be quote unquote eating too much food and that's leading to their obesity, they're nutrient devoid. They're not getting enough micronutrients. They're not getting the necessary raw materials to keep the engine going, to supply the engine. I mean, I've seen a lot of people throughout my time where they're working their ass off at the gym. I mean, they're sweating, they're doing the cardio, they're doing the lifting, they're doing everything seemingly right on the surface. They're even getting, the 7 to 8 hours of sleep. No matter how much sleep they get, they still feel tired. They're just exhausted all the time. They're so tired. And you're wondering, like, what's going on? And you talk to these people and you hear what they're eating, and it's no surprise why you're not eating. You're eating once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day, and not doing that consistently, eating the necessary meals per day. And even in those meals, people think they're eating a lot of food, but if you look at the breakdown, a lot of times people are severely eating very small amounts of protein. There's a difference between what the RDA recommends with their protein guidelines and what people who work out, strength train, run, and in general, an athlete. There's a difference between those 2 things. And I think a lot of times we get confused by that. So it's an issue twofold, that the undereating, sorry, I got distracted. My man was over there singing. But the issue with the undereating, it's, if you're training hard consistently, going every day, doing some type of activity, and getting your sleep, your energy should be going up. Like, since I've been doing 2-a-days and getting my sleep, like, not only is my metrics, because I have this wearable here, like my HRV is going up, my heart rate's going down, respiratory rate's going down, my capacity for volume is going up. I have too much energy. Sometimes it's a problem because I will work out 2 times a day and I still have energy. And so it's kind of a damn nuisance at times now because I just have so much energy. So if you don't have enough energy throughout the day, if you chronically feel exhausted, just run down, just not right, it's a drag to get to the gym. It's a drag to do these workouts. It's just, I would look into your nutrition to see, are you undereating? There's a difference between undereating and there's a difference between eating healthy. Just because you're eating the quote unquote healthy foods doesn't necessarily mean that you have your nutritional regimen dialed in, because there still can be an issue with volume there and not eating enough. And that can be the problem, because if you're training hard, you're sweating and depleting yourself, then you need to replenish your body with those nutrients and those various ones that come from the fruits and vegetables, and you need to eat ample amounts of those. So that's just kind of what's on my mind today. If you're working out hard, you are getting the right amount of sleep, but you still just feel tired, or you just don't, something just still feels off, but you're quote unquote eating healthy still, look into your nutrition and see, am I actually eating enough? And I would challenge you to eat more than you think you should, because with eating more of the right foods along with training, you're also going to help your metabolism out in the long run. But the problem is, too many people get caught and they get too caught up with their weight and worried about losing weight initially. So I want you to, in the future, if you are someone who chronically undereats and you start eating more food and you see your weight going up, don't worry about that, because I want you to think of this like the stock market. Now, you see the stock market, I think it's up today, but typically the market's been getting its ass kicked, over the last course of period. But the real people know that you keep investing because they have a long-term point of view. How's this thing going to look a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now? And that's how you should think about your health. And so consistently eating and eating an ample amount of food is setting yourself up for long-term success, just like you would if you were going to be in the stock market and you just keep investing and have the long-term point of view. So maybe in the short term, the weight is not going to come off because your body's getting adjusted hormonally and a lot of other little things like that. But long-term, you're training your metabolism to be much more robust, and you're giving your body a better chance of building muscle and lean body mass, which is one of the most important metrics. Instead of just looking at the scale, look at lean body mass. And I should do a video on that, because too many people look at a damn scale instead of thinking about body fat percentage and lean body mass overall in general as the parameters for their success. So keep those things in mind. Eat a little more if you feel a little down and out. And other than that, I'll talk to you later. Peace.